Hello guys, it's me again and we are True Side Forex. Today it's Monday and we're starting our weekly forecast. As usual, we are going to take a look at the news that are coming this week, and after that we are going to take a look at the charts and to see what we can expect for some of the currency pairs on the market and the gold as commodity. So, without further ado, let's start and let's take a look at the news that we can expect for this week. Today, as you can see, it's a holiday for the United States. There are no news on Monday. On Tuesday, we have the building permits, which are very important news for the US dollar. So you have to be careful when these news come up. It's not very good to trade during the news. So just wait 1 hour after that and everything is gonna be perfect. On Wednesday, we have the CPI for the British pound. It is on yearly base. And after that, the Fed Chair Powell uh, is gonna speak again. On Thursday, we have some important news. We have the interest rate decision for the Swiss National Bank and the press conference also from this bank. And for the British pound, we have also the interest rate decision and the inflation letter. Also on Thursday, for the US dollar, we have the initial jobless claims, the existing home sales, and the crude oil inventories. Also, again, the Chair Powell will gonna speak. You have to be careful during these news. It's better not to trade, just wait, as we said. And on Friday, we have the German manufacturing PMI, the manufacturing PMI for the British pound, and the services PMI for the US dollar. So we have to say it's not a very busy week with the news. So we think there's gonna be a good chances for some trades. And let's take a look at the charts now. And again, we are starting with euro to US dollar. Let's take a look at the picture from the last week. Yeah, this is euro dollar. This is on 4 hour time frame. There it is. Oh, no, this is pound dollar. Yeah, there it is, the euro dollar. And the price was just here. Okay, we said that we are expecting the price to make a retracement to this volume area right here and then to see some bullish movement. The other option was to see some trading breakout strategy. And if the price breaks this high over here, we are gonna expecting some up movement. And as you can see, the price didn't come back to activate this volume area, but it made the strategy of trading breakouts and it made the very strong movement after that. You can see from here, just going up. Okay, and what we think is gonna happen for the upcoming week. If we take a look at the higher time frames, last week we had a very strong bullish candle, and this tells us that the price probably is gonna continue to go up for the upcoming 2, 3, 5 weeks, something like that. On the daily time frame for euro to US dollar, we can see that after this impulse wave, the price has made a retracement and now it's reaching this supply zone over here. Now it's starting to make some pushback and it's very possible that the price will make some down movement here. And if we take a look this on the 4 hour time frame, from this supply zone, we can see some retracement after this last impulse wave. We are expecting some retracement to the levels of Fibonacci and probably a consecutive point on this trend line, and then to see another up movement. This is what we think for the euro to US dollar. As we said, we are expecting the price to continue to go up, but we may see some pushback from this supply zone and it will match with the 4 hour time frame. After this strong pulse wave, we may see some retracement, a pushback from the trend line and another up movement. Okay, this is euro to US dollar. Let's take a look at the pound to US dollar. And let's see the picture from the last week. Where was the price? Just here. Okay, so last week we said that we are expecting the price to continue, not to continue, to make a retracement to this volume area right here. From here, we expected the price to reach this area and then to see a bullish movement, as you can see here, this arrow. But the price didn't reach exactly this volume area. It made a retracement, and after that we saw a very strong up movement. There is, as we expected, a very strong movement. We expected to be at first to this weekly level, and the price even break this level and made a very strong up movement. Now, what we think is gonna happen, what is our analysis? First, let's take a look again at the higher time frames. We can see that the price is making a higher highs and a higher lows. So it is clearly in uptrend. On the daily time frame, we may see here the price is reaching very strong daily trend line, which is from 2021, and now it's exactly at the trend line right here. So the first option here is if we see a candlestick formation right here, we may see some pushback, something like this. From here to see some pushback and test of this weekly level and a new up movement. The second option is the price to make a deeper retracement to this weekly trend line and with the candlestick formations see an up movement. This is on the daily time frame. But if we don't see a candlestick formation here, probably the price will continue to go up. On the 4-hour time frame, I'm gonna make this arrow to see it only on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, now the price after this strong impulse wave, now it's making some side movement for 5-6 candles. We are expecting that if the price comes back down to this volume area, because we have volume area as well here, there is a good chance the price to make a pushback from the volume area, from the trend line, and to see the expected up movement for in a 2-3 days right now. Okay, this is what we expect for pound to US dollar. We can see some retracement from the trend line, a pushback from the ascending trend line and the volume area, and to see some very good up movement. Okay, let's move to pound to Japanese yen. Now, first we are going to take a look at euro to Japanese yen. Euro Japanese yen. Okay. Where was the price? Tuesday. Monday. 12. Yeah. The price was over here. Friday, Monday here. Okay. We said that we are expecting the price to make a up movement to the point of interest, which is on the 4-hour time frame, and to see a pushback. Or the second option was the price to break it, to make a retest, and to continue to go up. And let me show you what happened. This is on the 1-hour time frame, but I'm gonna show you on the 4-hour time frame what happened. 4 hour. Okay. As you can see, the price reached the point of interest. It made a down movement for like 40-50 pips, and then it broke the point of interest. After breaking the point of interest, it come back, retested this high over here, and made a very strong up movement. Now, we expected that the price is gonna push back from this monthly level because this is a very strong monthly level. But the big participants in the market had other plans and made a very strong up movement. And what we can expect for the upcoming week? Well, you can see the price is continuing to going up. This is a 2008 high. And now the price is making some side movement because today US is not is in holiday and they're not expecting a very strong movement. So we may see some side movement here on the daily time frame. And we're expecting the price to make some retracement to the levels of Fibonacci and to make a new up movement right here, even to the 2008 high. On the 4-hour time frame, it's pretty much the same. You can see the strong up movement. Now the price is making a consolidation here, so there is a chance the price to make a retracement to the volume area right here, because here we have another volume area, pretty good, and to see some up movement and push back from this volume area, something like this. Okay, this is for euro to Japanese yen. Let's move to pound to Japanese yen. This is exactly the same. Okay, let me just see where was price. Wait a second. Yeah, it was here. We said that we are expecting some retracement to levels of Fibonacci and then to see an up movement because here on this high, let me just see where it was. Yeah, here we had a point of interest. We are expecting some retracement and another up movement. And as you can see, the price did exactly the same. It made a retracement and the up movement is happening. Now, what we can expect for the next week? Now we have made our new trend line, and here we have a very good zone with volumes. After this strong impulse wave, there's gotta be some retracement. It's possible that the price will make a retracement to a level of Fibonacci to the trend line, or even to the volume area, if it happens like this. And from here, we may see a pushback and another up movement to the 2015 high on pound yen. Guys, you have to know these currency pairs with the yen, euro to Japanese yen, and pound to yen, they're pretty high on the charts, but they're continuing to go up. We can't say where exactly they're gonna stop. As you can see on pound to yen, this is from 2015, and till the price goes up, there another 100 and 1400 pips. So this is a huge movement, and as you can see, there is not retracement here. The price is pretty high, but we don't see where it can push back before this level. So we are gonna stay away for now because there is no good chances to enter in any trades. We have to be patient. Okay, let's move to euro to Australian dollar and let's see the picture from the last week. Okay, there is. The price was over here. We expected to make a retracement to the point of interest, which is on this high over here. And the analysis from the last week is pretty much the same. We are expecting the price to reach this point of interest and to see some pushback or to break it and to continue to go up. because as you can see from here, the price has made something like a small triangle here, but we didn't have the needed pushbacks to enter in a trades, and now it's making a clear range right now. This is on the 4-hour time frame. So the options here are two. We can see some up movement to the point of interest and then to see some pushback. Or the second option is from this level, the price to break it, retest, and to continue to go up. These are the two options that we see. And there is always a third option, the price to break this low over here and to continue to go down. The third option is very good because here we have a very good volume area, this low over here. And if the price breaks it, let me show you. If breaks it and reach this volume area, there is going to be a very good chance that we may see some strong bullish impulse wave. But for now, the price is ranging and there is no good chance to enter in a trade right now. Okay, let's move to pound to Australian dollar and let's see the picture from the last week. There was the price. Okay, the price was just here. Here we had a volume area and we expected the price to make a pushback to reach this point of interest, which is on the 4-hour time frame. Let me show. Okay, this was the point of interest. And on Thursday, or even on Wednesday, when was the news for the Australian, for the US dollar, the news for the interest rate decisions, as you can see, the price has made a retracement and it touched this point of interest with probably little less than a 1 pip. And we think that this point of interest probably is activated and it's not valid anymore. That's why we erased this point of interest. But for now, what we can expect for the upcoming week, let me just bring back the picture from the last week. We said that we may see a pushback from this point of interest and down movement to the volume area, to the demand zone right here. The price first went to the demand zone, then it reached the point of interest, and after that it made a very good triangle here. The entry for this triangle was earlier this evening when the market opened, and there is no good chance to enter in a trade right now. If you enter here in a trade, you may look for some movement from here to this low over here and this high. This should be the your take profit, and your stop loss should be below this loss over here. But if you enter in a trade right now, there is a good chance that the price will continue to go up. The trade probably it's gonna be with ratio risk reward ratio 1 to 1, so probably it's a good one. But from here there is an 180 to 180 pips stop. There is a chance that the price may continue to go up. Okay, if we take a look on the higher time frames, after this strong impulse wave, there is a retracement that we are expecting to continue to this high over here. We still don't have a retest on this daily trend line. And on the 4-hour time frame, if this triangle is makes this, if this triangle makes its movement, probably it's gonna reach here this lows. And if it continue to go up here on this high over here, we have a very good volume area. And if we see an up movement here and a pushback with candlestick formations, there is gonna be a very good down movement for around, I don't know, maybe 400, 500 pips. I think this will be very good, but it's not gonna happen today or tomorrow. Probably this week we may see this. Okay, let's move to euro to New Zealand dollar. The picture from the last week, the price was over here. We said we are expecting the price to make a retracement to the 4-hour trend line right here and to see a down movement. And if we see a breakout on this 4-hour trend line, probably we may see some very good up movement. And let's see what the price did. It come back to the swing level right here. It didn't reach first the trend line and made a down movement, as you can see here. Now it's making another retracement. Again, it is matching with this trend line, 4-hour trend line. It's a very good resistance zone. And for now, we can see that the price may do something like this if we see some pushback, because here we have a very good candlestick formation. We may see a down movement to the demand zone to fill all this imbalance, which is right here, and from here to see some up movement. The other option is, if we take a look on the daily time frame, euro to New Zealand dollar, it's still at this weekly level around 175, and after this impulse wave, now it's reaching level 61.8 on the Fibonacci retracement. Also, there is a good chance from here to make a new up movement to the next weekly level. But with this all upper weeks, we don't think that there is a very good chance that the price will start to make it immediately. And we have to wait. On the 4-hour, as we said, we may see some pushback from here to the demand zone, and after that, probably a pushback again. Okay, let's move to pound to New Zealand dollar. Let's take a look on the picture from the last week. Pound to New Zealand dollar. Last week we saw just here. Last week we saw that there is a possibility for a double top pattern. This is a trend reversal pattern. There is pound to New Zealand dollar. And there was a good chance the price to continue to go down from here, because let me show you, last year here we had a double top again exactly at this level, and the price made 1,400 pips from here, and there was a good chance that the price will make the same here. We had an entry in our Discord group right here, but also we said that there is a chance the price to make a pushback from here, and now this strategy, it's not valid anymore, because the stop loss, it should be right here. Okay, what we can expect for the next week? Now we see that this, after a strong impulse wave, when the double top is not valid anymore, probably this is a flag pattern, and we are expecting the price to continue to go up to this high right here. This is one of the possibilities. This is on the daily time frame, but on the 4-hour time frame there is another thing. Here we have a point of interest. This is on the 4-hour. Let me just draw it for you right here. And there is a good chance the price to make a pushback from this point of interest. something like this, pushback, and then to see the very strong down movement. First to this swing level and then to see another down movement. This is on the 4-hour time frame. So you have to be careful. We have to execute trades what we see that is happening, not what we think is going to happen, because the price is at very strong weekly level, but it still can continue to go up. We have to be careful. I'm gonna erase this. Now, as we said, there is a chance the price to make a pullback from this point of interest and to see a down movement. The second option is to continue to go up to this 2020 high. This for pound to New Zealand dollar. Let's move to the gold. And let's see the picture from the last week. The picture was at 1-hour time frame. Yeah, okay. So the price was exactly here. Okay. We said that there is a good chance the price to push back from this point of interest, which is at this high over here, and to see some down movement. As you can see, this point of interest is still right here. The price is making a range here. This is a clear range, and you can see it on the 4-hour time frame as well. So what we can expect, the first option is, like the last week, we may see some up movement to the point of interest and then a pushback and a down movement. The second option is here we have left another point of interest, and there is also a chance that the price will reach this point of interest and then some retracement, something like this. As you can see, the price is starting to going down, and probably first we may see a pushback from this point of interest and then to continue to go up to the upper point of interest. This is on the what we think is going to happen on the gold to US dollar. We are in a range right now. You can see from here, this the very good range. Not very good, but it's a range. So these are the options. When the price leaves this range, probably then it's gonna make some very good movements, either up or down. So guys, this was for today's analysis. I hope you like this video. If you like our analysis, hit the like button, share this video with your friend, and I'm gonna see you in next Monday. Thank you for